Hello there. Don't forget to subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you like spies.
If you like,
spies, you like parties, you like giving someone the good old JFK experience.
okay.
You could say mean things about JFK on Twitch Zap. Nobody likes him.
Yeah, fucking idiot died.
JFK will be offended by now.
It's not like he can hear us.
I'm glad he's dead then.
Okay. Okay, so you're here now. Okay, let's go.
I'm spectating. Let's go.
Play. Airblock, bring me there.
Let me open Roman's stream to give him a view. I'm not sniping though. I'm not. Well, I am playing sniper, but I'm not going to stream sniper. I'm going to put my phone over. Oh, nice haircut.
Spy party is very loud. I'm just gonna tap out real quick.
It was the first one. I didn't pick it.
Open it up with this one.
Banana bread. Banana bread.
Okay, love the double banana bread. Classic ZapPG maneuver. ZapPG actually almost never does that. So I can only guess that it was a big flub on his part.
No.
Yes.
And what got you?
Okay. When you got next to the ambassador, I was that like I
Okay.
low-lit a lot of people. I highlighted people inside. When the banana breads dropped and low-lit a lot of people, and then we stood next to the ambassador. I didn't see it, but it was just a little. It was a little sussy, and there's a personal space mechanic, right, Roman?
Yeah, so
So if you're standing too close to someone's personal space, they'll move, right?
yeah.
So when I saw the woman stand next to you, the Lara Croft stand up next to you, and neither of you were moving, I took the shot.
Start next.
Quick play mode, Super Axe Hacker.
I don't understand the pun that's going on there. I would have expected something like exactly or something like that.
Swap a statue. I dare you.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Banana bread.
Motherfucker.
Well, you know it's nobody touching statues.
just go like, "Oh yeah," and I say banana bread, and I start running from the statues, pushing people aside. Get away. Relax right there for a moment, but that didn't give anything away.
Jeff here. Jeff is here. Hey, Jeff, how's it going?
Jeffrey Ross Rush. What'd you do?
Zappa is uber vigilant. Anyone standing on the like precipice. Just doesn't like
one
him.
time I checked, I like added time like 5 times, and
Yeah.
the one time I took a drink.
He doesn't want you to add time anymore for the rest of your life. Very intriguing.
Banana bread I'd give you.
Ooh.
Wait,
I'll have to talk about that whenever the round's over.
wait. What happened?
Mm. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to talk about that too.
What? No, shut up. No.
You're not gonna talk about nothing.
I mean, if you'd like, I could talk about it right now.
If you like, I can rat Collin out.
I could do a rat calling out right fucking now. You better win, Roman, says Tyler. Well, I'm not playing.
Wait. What? Where?
Sorry, what's going on?
Where are you?
What,
Where are you?
What are you freaking out about?
How'd you have time? There's nobody at the balcony.
There must be an...
Wheels came late.
Wheels came late.
What?
Okay, I guess there's 3 things that we're gonna have to talk about. Jeff says, speaking of talking about stuff, I found the YouTube channel with the stream stuff. Oh, just like the raw, uncut videos. Tyler says, by the way, should I get this game? I love this game to death. I think it's great. After like 2 rounds or something like that, I'll like mute my mic so nobody can hear me talking, and I'll give you like the full rundown of how everything in this game works. Okay. Okay.
I didn't do anything. I just got the double agent at the beginning.
Yeah. So 3 things here. 1, you can add time at the fireplace app. Sorry to break it to you. 2, I'm pretty sure Collin went for a bug but was holding a drink. You can't bug with the hand that you have a drink in, which I think is just always your left
Why
hand.
does it give me the option to do it then?
Because Spy Party loves making you look silly by like sticking out your right arm when you're walking on the left side of a character and stuff like that. The 3rd thing is, do you know how to gulp your drink, Collin?
Yeah, I do. I didn't need to though.
Okay, yeah. Because I saw you, walk past the ambassador and then go up to the statue and then like drink twice, I think, and I was just like, I don't know. I just thought I'd ask.
I wanted to take a gamble because I wanted to see how nervous I could make Zap.
Right, yeah, sure.
And I thankfully you could add time at the fireplace because I was like, oh, I'm running out of time. Can I do this? And
is that just like panic?
And I figured like, does Zap know you can add time here? So I did it, and he didn't know. So
yeah,
it's
it's interesting. There's a couple places like that where you can stand inside of buildings in this game, but only some of them you can add time at. Like I don't think you can add time on the high-rise map. We're gonna switch back to the double Spectation split screen. I really like this camera a whole lot. You get the full breadth of what the sniper is looking at and what the spy is up to.
No, nice.
So pub is very intriguing because the inside is extremely dangerous. It's extremely dangerous to be on the inside because there are a number of objectives that you can complete, but I would call them all pretty high profile. Like if you go for these objectives, you're immediately marked as pretty damn suspicious. You know, just for being in there. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. There's a lot of stuff you can get done really quick. And, you know, a wrong move can lead to the demise of a spy. It can also be a slow and insidious killer. Because, like, if somebody reaches out and touches a statue, usually on this particular map, since all they need to do is touch it for, just touch it for a second, you can get a mission out of the way right away. And a lot of people, if they see a character touch a statue, that's an immediate highlight, because it's basically a free mission. Sam's here. Sam says, heck, spy party. I feel like I might have just witnessed an atrocious atrocity.
Well, I have a feeling Collin knows me. "45 seconds on the clock." Motherfucker!
I just watched somebody's cuck fantasy come to life. Holy shit!
I'm sorry, Zap. I witnessed a robbery. I know exactly what was going through your brain there. Oh no.
What was going through?
Oh, okay. So I'm guessing when it started hitting 45 seconds, you ran to, I'm guessing, inspect that statue or swap it. You got a green swap or something. Inspect. Or no, you didn't even. You just picked it up.
No, it was a green swap.
He swapped it.
Oh, it was a green swap. Okay.
Did someone pick it up?
No.
Right at the very end,
but
while you were dying.
So it was a little because what made me highlight you in the first time was you were at the bar for a while and you I think you took 2 drinks there.
No.
No. So, Zap gets there first. He stands next to Danny DeVito, and then White stops inside of him, and he requests a drink, but he actually he took a drink, but no, he didn't actually take a drink because he was doing the delegate. So
I did take a drink.
did you?
Yeah. I purloined. Oh no, delegate. Oh, delegate.
Yeah, delegate doesn't make you grab a drink.
It does.
Does it?
I
No,
got a
you-
drink from it.
Yeah, it does. It does have you take the drink. I'm pretty sure. I did it last time. But then I hear Seb go when the double agent walks away.
You're literally insane. Your character never picked up the drink.
What do you mean? I was drinking it. I did drink in
I'm
command.
pretty sure Zap took a drink.
Mm,
You crazy?
you're crazy. Butler's so short. That's actually just a playable character. That's one of the boys who can be a spy.
Don't say that about Danny DeVito.
Yeah, it's Danny DeVito.
That man's the ambassador, you know. I'm gonna make him the
Sometimes.
Oh, accept.
Okay, we should be muted now. Let me check Dixord. Yeah, we are. All right, so let's unpause that. So this is Spy Party. We're gonna. Apparently, tab doesn't work right now. Hello. Oh, it's. I have chat open. There we go. Okay, so the whole point, for those of you who are new, why did Collin hide at the beginning? For reasons. I'll talk about it. So,
Banana bread.
so the whole point is you are effectively trying to be an AI, blending in with all these other AIs while doing a list of missions. Some of the missions are pretty discreet. So, for example, Collin right now just did Contact Double Agent. Effectively, what that does is it puts your character in a talking animation, generally speaking, which isn't that suspicious. The real key piece of evidence is that you can only initiate it if you're within one of these conversation circles. So Zappy G should know that she can't be the spy. She can't be the spy. And there was somebody else in here, I think, at the time of the banana bread, and they can't be the spy. And you can mark them darker or lighter to basically mark them suspicious or non-suspicious. There's Bug Ambassador, for example. That's the very top mission that requires you to walk up to the ambassador. In this case, it's Danny DeVito, and hit right mouse button, which makes your character do a little like butt pat animation. You can do it while standing, which makes it a little bit more discreet. But most people do it while walking because you got places to go. You got to fucking schmoove. And so because of that, since like the AI has no animation where he does the butt pat, if you see somebody's arm like out here like this, you know it's a spy, guaranteed 100%. Swap statue, pretty self-explanatory. You can pick up these statues, hold them in your hand. Your character has like different animations for like, oh, this is cool. What's this? What's going on here? And you can right click, and if you get a white test, normal test, the statue will just like morph into another statue in your hands. And it'll stay that way for the whole game. The spy gets the benefit of a fun little, we might see it here, the spy gets the benefit of a little green marker on the statue that it, says that it has been swapped. But the only way for the sniper to know is for the sniper to memorize what statues were there before they get swapped or see it happen. And so but there are God, what's the active reload mechanic in Gears of War? There's like a crit spot that you can hit whenever you do any of these spy exclusive actions. And if you hit the green spot right in the middle, then it's a green test. And usually it means that somebody else does your job for you and they get to take the blame for it. So if you get a green test on swap statue, it doesn't swap, you put it down, and then at some point in the future, usually within like 30 seconds, it's pretty quick, some other character will come up, pick up the statue, and it'll morph in their hands. Oof. Oh, let's console. That's not console. I'll keep explaining next round. There's also inspect statue, which is actually what Collin did. While you're holding the statue, or in some cases, if you're just next to a statue, it depends on the map.
Oh, Steph's definitely muted.
While you're holding the statue,
Roman's muted too.
yeah, I'm talking about spy party shit.
Oh, okay.
I had a mute.
Okay.
I had a deafen.
Inspect is basically just hold it in your hand for an extended period of time and then it ticks off. Does the spy see the completed tasks? Yes, they do. The sniper does not.
Target kept walking away. I wasn't gonna try on the ambassador because I keep fucking missing. So I'm like, oh, just drop another banana bread, and then Zap shoots the other.
Kamos. There's fingerprint ambassador, which is basically like whenever the ambassador touches something, or interacts with an object. So on some maps there's bookshelves, so like if the ambassador grabs a book from the bookshelf and then puts it back, there will be a fingerprint there. And you can have your character walk up, grab a book, and then you can take the fingerprint from it. There's no animation or anything like that. It's basically
Did it get rid?
the good thing about it is there's no animation for taking fingerprints.
First, I thought you said I gotta look at buff recoup.
The bad news is that you need to do it twice. And if somebody else touches, if one person touches the thing in between the ambassador letting go of it, then you have to then you do a test like spies do for some other objectives, but you have to hit green or else it doesn't count. And if two people touch it, then the fingerprint's just completely lost. So you have to basically just like follow the fucking ambassador around in order to like get that fucking fingerprint. There's seduce target. One target, here, let's go to interactive sniper camera. One target marked with a red arrow will be the seduction target. The sniper doesn't know who this is. And the spy has to get get next to him, basically like that. Let's see if he does a flirt. Yeah, he's doing a flirt. Basically, if you're standing next to your flirt target, why did he do that for more? Or no, Mr. Clean, whatever. The closer you are to your seduction target, the more points you get. Unfortunately for Zamp, the seduction target actually like ran away, and so there he goes. He just now got his 34%.
Everyone's just here.
If you if you get a green test, you get a bonus. Basically, the idea is that you can get 3 white tests as long as you're standing right fucking next to him, and then you'll get the seduction. And then seduce has a cooldown based on what percentage you got. So if you do a really bad seduce, you can do it pretty quickly. If you get a really good seduce, you're gonna have to wait a bit. He got a green test purloin. So watch this. So purloin is taking the guest list from this guy's tray. So we're gonna watch this. We should see them take a drink, and it's hard to tell, but the guest list is gone. It's easy to see here. There's that like weird empty space right there in the middle where it would have been. Let's see. Fingerprint we already went over. Seduce target. There's some fun stuff that you can do with seduce target, but that's basically it. And then there's transfer microfilm. So there's these green, blue. Some maps have also red and yellow bookshelves. But basically, the idea is that you need to get each colored book has the same color of microfilm inside of it. You need to get the microfilm that's inside of the book to the wrong bookcase, essentially. You can do this by taking a green book and putting it in a red bookshelf or blue bookshelf, vice versa. Just take a book, put it in the wrong bookshelf, and then that'll complete the task. Or you can take the book, and while you're doing that little reading animation that some characters have, or that all the characters have. You can have your character like do a really suspicious like pat the book, look around like is anybody watching. You can give the book a nice rub, and that'll put the microfilm in your inventory. So basically, you can grab a green book, do the pat, and then put the book back, and then like 2 minutes later, go to the blue bookshelf, open that book, give it a pat, and then put the blue book back. In older versions of Spy Party, the sniper used to have to manually mark what color books were, but you can't do that anymore. They made it harder for the sniper to suss that out. So Zap, for example, he has the green book in his hand. And he is trying to put it in the wrong spot here. Yeah, he just did it successfully, but he got shot for it.
I was like, oh. Where's the microfilm? Yes!
Let's see here.
Did you see me take the book out from?
I saw you took the book, and I saw you walk away. Can you mark the colors because they appear gray?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I think they patched it out.
Okay. I was like paying attention to both the statues.
And that's the basics of Spy Party. There's a couple other mechanics that the game doesn't do a great job of teaching you. For example, there's a small circle. So like all the characters are represented with circles. There is a small circle like in front of every character's face, and that is I think that's called like
conversation.
I think it's like colloquially called like personal space or something like that. The idea is that there's a tiny space in front of each NPC that pathing will do its best to avoid, and that means that if you see a character like let's just say we have a bunch of NPCs in a line and they're all facing towards the camera, if a spy like just like walks past all of them like right next to them, then it's like,
is that the cowboy?
You know, that's like spy confirmed, basically. NPCs will do it on occasion just because their pathfinding will wig out or something like that. So it's not, you know, a great gauge, but it's a way to suss people out. Start next. Let's see. There's green tests. Like I said, a lot of green tests are super handy. If you green test on calling banana bread, your character won't start the speaking animation. And this is super important because banana bread or contact double agent / banana bread has a mechanic where if you start calling banana bread and try to like leave the conversation circle or do something else, then your character will start coughing, and that has its own associated animation and noise that only the spy can do, which means, you know, if you get caught out doing the coughing animation, you're boned. But if you green test contact double agent, it gets rid of the whole cooldown, which means the second banana bread gets called, you can fuck off and do anything else. And people who get a little overzealous on low lighting people, you might be able to use banana bread, like green test banana bread, leave the conversation circle, and then get low lit because people can think, well, there was no way he was in that conversation circle. He's like all the way over here or whatever. So here's a unique mechanic. So on this map, you need to inspect 3 statues, which basically just extends the time that you're holding a statue. It's basically impossible to tell if a spy is inspecting a statue. It just looks normal as hell. But if you pick up this middle statue, you can actually inspect that statue that's in your hands and the statue on the left and to your right, which means that a spy who's maybe desperate or just hopes that the sniper doesn't notice will be able to grab the middle statue and then just be like, all right, see ya. And that's pretty suspicious. Some people who are fucking crazy, me included, will definitely highlight somebody just for picking up the middle statue on some of these maps. So you can see that there's only two statues here. So if Collin decides to go the inspect route, he needs to go to another set of statues if he wants to get the 3 inspects. Anything else? Green test microfilm makes the pat on the book much quicker and stops your character from like looking left and right. So it's a lot quicker. It's a lot less suspicious looking. Anything else? It can't be the waiter, impossible, and it can't be this security agent who's got like 12 polygons. Other than that, oh, there is one other thing. If you're standing on some of these rectangles, usually they're on these balconies. There's some like in here, but I don't think you can do it here. If you're standing on these rectangles that overlook these balconies, you can have your character check their watch, and that's an animation that that normal characters can do, and the spy can also do the check watch animation. But what they can also do is they can do a check watch animation that adds 45 seconds to the timer. If you get a green test on that, so if you do a normal test on that,
Did you get that drink?
if you do a normal test on that, then it adds 45 seconds to the timer. So if the sniper is just like every once in a while is looking at the timer and notice that, oh hey, it's like bigger now, what the fuck, then you know that's evidence that a spy did that. If the spy gets a green test, it just ever so slightly slows down the timer, so that eventually 45 seconds will catch up to it. So, the spy, who is a gamer, can do some real gamer shit to hide the things that they are doing. Zep doesn't know. Oh my god, I can't believe he got that bug. Holy shit, he stuck out the wrong arm. There's no way.
No, don't tell me you're him. Don't tell me you're him.
I can't
Okay.
believe.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
believe you got that bug off.
Oh.
When I missed, I didn't get a good enough seduction on the target there. It was like a fucking like follicle, like hair follicle away from being completed. And I'm like, oh no, I have to do something fast. And I saw the ambassador smacked her ass. Remembered that you can't actually just stand at the bar in the back. And I like did a circle around, stare at the painting. I was like, please, don't.
Well, it's so funny too because your character swung out their wrong arm because you still had a drink in your left hand. So your character just like used their right arm to like reach out and pat fucking Morgan Freeman instead, and it still counted. I'm actually surprised it counted. Usually the game's not that nice.
You had to for a long time, though, Zap. So like you're like, every time I was like, oh, maybe I can purloin the guest list, and then I see the laser like on my bald ass head.
I wasn't even watching him.
No.
I thought you were watching me. I thought I was like, it was me or Stalin as like your big guys.
I was watching Stalin because his movement was wacky.
Where'd you get that drink? Where'd you get that drink?
That was the Colonel.
Yeah, Stalin.
No, Colonel.
Oh, I need to mute. All right, so now that you gamers are armed with knowledge, we are gonna start. Shit, I need to hit that. Let's do the double camera. I like double camera. All right, now we get to start talking strats. So, one of ZapPG's favorite moves, he does this all the fucking time. You gotta watch this little fucking weasel. Is start of the round, boom, immediately beeline to a statue so that people don't get the chance to actually see what it was. Swap it. Now, whenever somebody looks at the statue, it was always that thing. You're an insane person for thinking that it was ever not that thing. He also got 2 inspects really quick. ZapPG also did a really ballsy purloin guest list. So now he's got a drink. He gulped the drink. Gulping the drink is a thing that only the spy can do. Usually whenever you have a drink in your hand, you have to sip it 3 times in order to get rid of it. But the spy can just sip it once, boom, gone. It just flies into the ether. Did I end up getting Melty Blood? I have it, and I'm installing it right now. ZapPG also loves doing Purloin Guest List because people just have a knack for not watching that. It feels like a ballsy move, right? It feels like a ballsy move, but with how many stuff that you have to keep track of, for some reason the guest list just falls by people's wayside. The seduction target is across the conversation circle from Zap, but because of the low cooldown, because of the low cooldown from him getting not that many points, he's actually flirted with that seduction target like 3 times during this one stay in the conversation circle. And so Zap's in an interesting position. He's already got 2 missions done. There's 2 minutes left on the clock. Like, sure, he's highlight, but he can kind of just sit pretty here. He doesn't have to do much. He just needs to sit here, get his flirt up. That'll be 3 missions, and then he can do like a quickie or something that's less noticeable, like the seduction target's still here. He did another flirt like a couple seconds ago. He's at 76%. He needs maybe 2 more flirts, and that's all he needs. He can be super non-suspicious, just standing in this conversation circle. It looks like he's not getting anything done. It's really hard for Collin. It would normally be really hard for Collin to tell that anything is going on here. He's at like 93% flirt. He left the conversation circle, which is interesting. He enters the conversation circle. If Zap doesn't hold on for a fucking second, he's doing contact right now.
In the red.
The ambassador's right there. The seduction target. Go to the bookcase, Zap. Go to the fucking bookcase. Go to fucking... Don't waste time. Oh, he wasted time. That's how you get cucked. He's got to do something. He's got to sprint past the ambassador. He's got to do it. He's got to follow her. Follow her. Do it.
I'm sad.
Oh my god.
Wheels go to hell. Wheels go to hell.
Did you bug the ambassador? Oh,
I did.
no, you
Well, I
didn't.
tried to.
Okay, yeah, I saw your hand like clip into the kernel there, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "Is it? I don't know." You did get the guest list. Okay, I saw that right. Yeah, that you got the statue at the beginning, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh my god, you could have gotten away with a fucking like any like a red test even because like fucking everyone like grabbed the statue.
Let's see.
You could have stabbed someone at the beginning. I wouldn't have noticed.
I messed up a few flirts. If I got like one more green flirt, probably would have gotten it.
Wheels kept running.
I was like one flirt away. So like I ran to the bookshelf with Wheels, but then he just ran away, and I'm like, I want to seduce you. I love your bike.
Come back. I wish to seduce.
Yeah, okay, he did see that. Start next. Tyler asks, is it worth going with people to a point? I assume you mean to a point for the seduction. Like right when Will's left to go with him. I think the way Zap was thinking was that it's so close to being done, I will probably have enough time to get it done at any point in the future. He just needs to find Wheels and point of interest. Gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty non-suspicious. So the nice thing about certain areas, like those little rectangles where you can check for time and stuff like that, you can still flirt with the seduction target, but it's faster and it's technically more worth it because you don't do a talking animation. It just sort of boop happens. And that means that in that case, for example, where Wheels went to the bookcase, if Zap just fucking went, he definitely would have gotten the seduction off because all he would have to do is hit the button, hit a white test, and then his character doesn't have to go through the talking animation or anything like that. Collin started with the time head. Interesting. He also got green test, so you can see up on the top right. I pointed at my screen like you can see what I'm pointing to, but up in the top right. You can see the difference between the two timers. The sniper doesn't see that. It's just that his timer is a tiny bit slower now than it's supposed to. Anyways, so sometimes you can get cucked by the flirtation, by the flirt target, because in the middle of your talking animation, if they leave, the flirt gets canceled. What do they look for to low light people at the very beginning? Okay, so it depends from person to person. But for example, Zap loves low lighting people that have to do with objectives. So basically, like purple's ambassador, yellow is suspected double agent. So that means Zap knows for a fact that that's not a person. The highlights thus far have been people that have visited statues. And other points of interest. Some people will highlight people temporarily. So, for example, Zap probably highlight Wheels here because he took a drink. He knows that if he takes a drink, then he has the ability to pass off delegation to somebody else. Ooh, that's bad.
Did you get a green test on that purloin?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
Damn.
it's a bar. There is no. I mean, you just opted
wait,
for the
no.
green test.
Yeah, just opted.
Um.
I took it and I delegated it.
So, like, the unique thing with these bar settings is that
And
you
also,
can.
I forgot to say it before, but you're high, Roman. You do take a drink when you delegate.
I didn't happen. Like, I literally watched the footage back, and Zap's character never grabbed a drink.
Your footage is crazy.
I have footage. I have feet. I have
So,
feetage. I was chasing the double agent around forever.
Was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
Moving.
So the unique thing about the bar
I was
settings
trying
is
to
that
just like, oh yeah, let me just like,
instead of doing a test
but that's not a
to
thing.
determine
That's not
the
a thing in this
strength
one. Oops.
strength of your action,
So used to it.
you actually just straight up get to choose at the bar. But if you choose
I
purloin,
mean, it can. You just have to
or,
check it.
so if you choose
You just have to swap
purloin,
it out for another mission.
you just take the guest list. That's it. No pomp and circumstance. But you can choose delegation. And what needs to happen next is a timer starts. And you need to walk to somebody else in the party, stand next to them, and then push a button in order to get them to do it. And so some people will highlight people who take a drink. Because if they take a drink, then that means even if the guest list doesn't go away, like, let's watch this. So that, I'd highlight that. I'd highlight that. Because that means that even though the guest list didn't go away, that means that if she walks up to somebody else and they go take a drink, then that means... and then the guest list disappears, and that means it was her and not the guy who actually took the guest list. And then I would wait maybe like 30 seconds or something like that, and then low light, or unhighlight, not low light. In order to, because the timer's pretty short. You have to be pretty quick on. You have to basically sprint up to another guy, dude. You need to take that thing, and then it's, okay, dude. You have to be pretty quick about it. Other than that, I think I've described all the sneaky stuff. Classic Zappy move. He got the swap already. Started the game. Go for a swap. Works every time. Collin's a bit interesting with his lowlights. He doesn't operate the same way that Zap does. He just lowlights this guy because he's off in the distance. He basically doesn't matter. I didn't catch why he lowlit that guy. Morgan Freeman, I think, was at a statue and then at the bar, so that makes sense for a highlight. And then Zap got highlight for, I don't know, maybe being in a conversation circle. Oh, that's probably why this guy got low lit, was for being outside of a conversation circle whenever the banana bread happened. So yeah, he's probably low lighting Walt Disney here because he's been out of a conversation circle for a while. He's been mostly just standing on these on the little like ledge here, which means he's not accomplishing anything. He's not getting any tasks done. So not much to do. Zap has purloin available. He can send somebody else to do the job. It's a thing he can do. It's in his pocket. Mission win pending. Yeah, he delegated the take to that guy, which is not a great choice. He delegated it to the ambassador, which, as we know, literally cannot be the spy. So he's gonna take the drink, and when he takes the drink, the book goes away, and we can't see it in Toby the waiter's front pocket there. That means it's gone, and that means that Zappy wins.
Blondie. God damn.
I want to know actually exactly what circumstance
I was
he
paying
did
way
the
too
highlight.
much attention to the statues at first, so you got the fucking botched contact.
Mark
Maybe got the
suspicious,
swap.
Mark spy suspicious.
When did you get the swap?
It
That's
wasn't even
like-
a green test. I swapped it.
Yeah, that was like the second round in a row where like round starts, Zap just like sprints to a statue and swaps it.
No, I didn't even sprint at the start.
statue swap. That was like
That
the.
was
That was
like
like
a
about a third. That was about a third way in.
It was still pretty quick.
Oh, I was looking at the. I was looking at the guest list. That's why. That's how you got away.
Let's see. Red contact.
Banana bread.
Banana bread. There's the coughing animation I was talking about. So if Collin was paying attention, he should have been able to low light her. So it would have been impossible for those two to be it. He highlight, I guess, whoever was talking at the time, which for me personally is not a great way to go about it, but whatever. Start next. Does the sniper see the mission complete countdown? No, they do not.
Are these settings okay? Sure.
Oh, and if timer runs out, then sniper wins because the spy didn't do their job. If the mission win countdown starts, yeah, the highlight for grabbing statues, perfect, love it. He should be highlighting those people in the back, but maybe it's because I think what Zap thinks is like, oh, he picked it up right at the start, and maybe he didn't see what statue it was beforehand, so he's just like, highlight whatever, fuck it. So if, for example, there's 2 seconds on the clock and the 10-second mission win countdown starts, the game will go into overtime for 8 seconds, and the sniper will know it. Like the timer will go like beep 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 beep, and like you don't know how much time in overtime you have. So basically, it's just shoot your shot, guess correctly or not. The other thing that can happen is the game will also go into overtime if, for example, Zap gets a green test on swap statue and then puts the statue down and like and so like the game's like so getting a green test on swap statue, the game knows that Zap would technically win in that situation, but the swap still needs to happen for the game to actually close. So if Zap, for example, gets a green test on swap statue with 2 seconds left and then sits the statue down, what needs to happen is it'll go into overtime until somebody picks up the statue, swaps it, and then 10 seconds. And then 10 more seconds of overtime need to pass, and then the game's over. Although situations like that very rarely happen.
Banana bread.
Shut up.
I didn't mean to purloin the guest list at the beginning. And it was like right in front of your fucking eyes, too.
I want to
So I
see
was
this.
like, God damn it.
Who's actually getting blocked by a pillar?
So I was like, I might as well just like do a bunch of banana breads. Maybe he'll get confused. When in doubt, scream.
We're running out of people in circles.
Let's see. Oh yeah, so now that we're done mostly explaining how things work, let's bring back the Spectation split screen, which is great. It allows you to not only see both players' screens at once, because you also get to see their camera movements. It can also lend some insight onto exactly what they're thinking about and what they're looking for.
Is anyone else seeing this?
Sort of the prevailing way to play spy is to never look at what you're doing. Always look at what you're
like
looking
flickering?
to do
Yeah,
next.
it's flicking. It's like stuck to the goat up top.
Goats?
Yeah, if you look up, there's a. I don't know if you can look up.
No, I can't.
Sorry, what are we talking about? The goat?
God damn it! I gotta pay attention.
Apparently
Oh.
the green bookshelf is like flickering, clipping with
The
the goats.
green bookshelf is stretched.
Gotcha. Okay.
Probably get away with
Um,
crimes by now.
No, no.
So, like, for example, if the spy wants to look out for ambassador fingerprints, then, you know, while they're doing one mission or something like that, they can look out for situations to do that. They can look at bookshelves, they can look at the seduction target, whatever. They can get that done. ZapPG is not highlight here, which is a pretty primo position for ZapPG to be in. Usually once you get highlight, games tend to just be over on that because, you know, highlight people attract more attention, which means you're going to be watched more by people, which means, oh, he is going for the fingerprint. You dirty whore. You motherfucker. Yeah, pass it off. He's got one fingerprint. Nobody does fingerprints. Like, unless you're God's gift to gaming, you never do fingerprints. Because fingerprints is just so hard to keep track of. ZapPG is at 1:15. He's slowly running out of time. It looks like he might go for a cheeky breaky swap here. Collin's eyeballs are for... Oh my god. I hate Zap, dude. I fucking hate Zap. The green test is super hard to get, but Zap just gets it like every fucking time for free. It's insane, dude. There's the flare. If he does double agent contact right now, he's in the fucking flare. As long as he doesn't get called out for oh my god, a highlight person is doing the swap. Oh my god, a highlight person is doing the swap.
And the end of red.
If Zap waited for just a second.
It was!
Dude, I was waiting for Collin to shoot Walt Disney because because as luck would have it, a highlight person came to pick up your statue, Zap.
Oh. Green test.
Wait, did you swap it?
Green test swap, yeah.
Green test swap. It didn't turn.
It turned right at the end. You looked at Walt Disney, who picked it up on the left side there. That was the green swap happening.
Yeah, it didn't. It was still a bird though when it was in his hands.
Well, they take a second to do it. Like the second you looked away, he changed it.
Okay.
Green test.
This is why I hate playing against Zap sometimes,
I
because
was too distracted by
that motherfucker gets like 80% green tests. It's insane.
It was freaking the fuck out, dude.
Yeah, I can see the goat this time. Oh, never mind.
Oh, you want to see the goat?
Don't play Balcony.
I don't need no goat.
Aquarium. That's a map for gamers. That's where legends are born. Go to Aquarium or go to Balcony, whatever. And we are alive, baby. Collin with the immediate time ad, and he gets a green test. If ZapPG, 45 seconds added to clock. If ZapPG is a gamer, he'll have noticed the timer. Yep, there it is. I saw Collin get the green test, and I was like, all right, safe. And then you added, and then you did another one. I was just like, I don't know about that one.
Well, I like seeing how many I could get away under Zap.
I know, it feels good.
Because it's really funny, especially that one time when I was the colonel. And I did,
kept adding time.
I did like 8 times. One time Zap zooms in on me. I take a sip of my drink, and Zap's like, well, he's in the clear.
Yeah, good move for me.
Keep going.
I'm sorry. Have a nice day.
He's like, oh, I see. You wouldn't add time. You wouldn't check your watch, would you, Colonel?
You wouldn't download a watch.
What the fuck? Some
Sam
glitches
asks,
happening on
have there
this
been
map,
any
too.
updates to future
is-
changes to the characters? I don't
Okay, I think
actually
it's
know.
gone.
I'm gonna,
I think the shark. No,
while the
there
next
is.
game happens, I'm gonna open up my
Yeah,
browser
it's-
here and I'm gonna look at Chris Hecker's Twitter and see what the news is on Spy Party.
Swing low.
We get a bucket.
Sunshine.
You've been zooming around everywhere.
Jimmy Jack Corn. Fuck me.
Jimmy crack fucking corn.
I need to start the next match. Fuck. I wish it would just go. Right. Boosh, 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 boosh,
This
boosh,
stupid
boosh,
shark.
boosh, boosh. Welcome to the present where transfer microfilm has still not happened yet, and there's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Who the fuck is our sniper or spy? Zap. Zap is the spy. You're being slow, Zap. Do better.
And the end of red.
Let's look at Chris Hecker's Twitter. So let's see here. The last 3 tweets from Chris Hecker were from before 2021. I'm gonna go to the Spy Party account and see if there's any changes there.
Drop your face.
Spy Party has tweeted as recently as late September of this year. Mostly talking about old stuff like PAX 2018. Let's see.
Oh. 4 o'clock.
Next. Let's see.
Oh, I hate that stupid shark.
What's the name?
Uh,
Keel.
Keel, yeah. Cute.
Keel Hall.
Penis. Okay, so it looks like they're. It looks like things are just business as usual. Things are still trucking along. Double camera. All right, so welcome to. This is the aquarium map, and the aquarium map is one of my favorites because let's actually go to interactive spy camera. There is a shark that swims from left to right, then right to left, then left to right, then right to left, then left to right, and right to left. And every time he passes by the sniper, he obscures your vision of a particular part. So right now he's obscuring the front. Next time he should swim left to right at about this level, I think. No, he starts at the bottom again. All right. So using this information, the spy can determine, if I wanted to add time, I could waltz right up to the front there and they would never know. Same thing here. In just a moment here, whenever Keel, that's the name of the shark, moves across here, if Collin wanted to, he could have held onto that statue for just a little bit longer to perform the swap. This for making super obvious plays like that, where like, oh, he can't see me right now, maybe I'll just do a play or something like that. It doesn't help too much because people have already figured out that like, hey, you know, if I can't see something, and like Danny DeVito is almost completely obscured right here. If Danny DeVito just like fucking books it somewhere else, and you still can't see him, and like Danny DeVito appears over here or something like that, then like, oh, fucking clearly something weird and fishy is going on. Honestly, the main purpose for this being in here is just for the paranoia factor. For the paranoia factor and for the occasional sneaky play. Oh, baby. So pretty soon here, whenever Keel comes back around, he's going to be swimming this way on the bottom of the bottom layer. There he goes. He's not going to fully obscure our pal Collin, but Collin will get a green test here, which is great. The mission win pending. Collin's still standing there. Collin, you need to move, buddy. There he goes. Now, that horse lady is going to go up to that statue and swap it. And Zap will be none the wiser.
He swapped, I think.
And he's going to add some time for fun. You should be looking at Keel, Collin. You have free time ads right now. Mission win is still pending. There it goes.
It was you.
I was really hoping that like while Zappy was staring you at in the fucking face that you would just like add time.
I thought about it. I sat at the very spot at the beginning. Right. I got the lucky spawn next to the fucking ambassador, so I just bugged him right at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Colonel stood at that bar for so long. Mrs. White stood at the statues for so long.
Dude, Toby's fucking service sucks, dude. He was taking me forever to get my drink. Fire that guy. Someone new.
I need to see some spies being super sneaky behind that fucking shark.
I was being sneaky. I won.
Yeah, that's true.
Zap was being sneaky. I didn't even know he was.
I didn't even know he was there. Nobody died. Oh, I love this map. The time ads on this map are great. All right, and I believe they can't hear me right now.
I might like restart my game after this match.
So this map is interesting because it comes with a random element. Those screen doors that are obscuring the characters. You can only, or they are completely random, which means that you might have like a zigzagging pattern that you need to go across, or they could all be on one side, as we see here. Statues are on the right side, bookcases are on the left, and there is an area in the back where you can add time, and it's very cheeky. And there's two conversation circles smack dab in the center. And so this whole map just gives you this fucking claustrophobic sense. Especially if you're the sniper, because let's tab over to here. How are you supposed to watch this chick do anything? You can't see it. You can turn and shit for sure, but fuck, you can't see her do anything. Same thing with her. If she checks her watch, how are you supposed to know? Crazy. This map is hardcore, dude. It's hard. It'll be very interesting.
In the end of red.
He's in an interesting position. He did get the green test, which is good. He wasn't talking. The only person who's talking is the twin. And yet Collin seems pretty convinced that it's still Zap. Collin's been getting some very interesting highlights and kills today. All he's got to do is transfer that microfilm. It's pretty safe considering Horse Girl is right next to him. He even got it. Did he get another green test? Wow, what a motherfucker. All he has to do is survive 7 seconds.
We're totally Newman and Zoom, and I knew he was you! Oh. I'm so mad about that, actually.
Here we go. A slightly different setup for this level. Danny DeVito. He got Hylet already for reasons I don't understand. Probably because he's Danny DeVito. Guy touches statue, gets Hylet. He's looking at Mr. Clean. He's like, what you got? What secrets do you got in your hands, Mr. Clean? Danny DeVito. Collin disguised as Danny DeVito is picking up that fucking book. Does he take the microfilm out of the book? That'll be an interesting choice. He does do it. If Zap was looking, he might have been able to catch that. And then again, Danny DeVito's so fucking short, and now the ambassador's in front of him. Collin's standing there. He's putting the book back. He's got the microfilm in his pocket, which means that all he has to do is go to the green bookshelf at some point and then put it back in, and he will be good. Collin goes for the bug. She's just a little out of your reach, boy. Just a little too far. Okay, he's picking up the briefcase. Interesting move. Love to see some more fingerprint plays. Okay, he's running away. He's running away with the he's running away with the thing. You gotta drop it, bud. You gotta drop it. There he goes. He did get the fingerprint on the ambassador, though. That's good. He got both fingerprints. I think he must have gotten one from the ambassador putting the blue book away. Zap doesn't like the way that guy's looking at him. Zap's got Danny DeVito highlight, but Zap hasn't seen him do anything overtly suspicious yet. Zap doesn't like that. Zap doesn't like him kneeling down to give him that drink. Oh, he does the immediate purloin. Oh, I hope Zap remembers that. He's trying to catch and see if the purloin happened. He doesn't know. He doesn't know is the problem. But I think Zap is going to remember who took the drink whenever it happened. So if Zap can just... If Toby gets into a position where fucking Zap can actually see the damn guest list, or at least see the fact that the guest list is gone, I think Collin's a dead man. Collin...
I feel like I haven't done anything.
He's putting the book back. He got the bug. He used the wrong arm, but he did it. That was such a hard round. That sucked. Every time Collin did an objective, like somebody taller than him like stood in front of him, so you couldn't see it.
I used my height to my advantage. I was like, maybe if I hide behind her, Zap won't see me.
I was talking about it too. Like I was upset. Like Toby, like he did the immediate purloin from Toby, gulped the drink, and then Toby just kept staying behind the screen door. Like I saw that you noticed he took a drink from Toby, but like Toby never came out from behind the screen, so you could never see that the guest list was missing. And I was saying
That
something like,
sucked.
and I was saying something like it, and I was like, if Toby comes out from hiding, Colin's a dead man, but he's not coming out.
Also, I just I highlighted Danny at the beginning
For the
because he's a
funny.
Collin character.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why he's
A
highlighted.
couple rounds that I won as Danny was because I purposely made all the guests Collin
Taller than you.
characters. I made all the guests Collin characters. And I think that's a fun challenge to do. It's just like, oh, you can't guess, you can't like make a wild guess because I the equal chance of being all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Moderate. No, modern.
Modern.
Moderny.
Modern.
Modern. Snake. Sex.
Am I muted? I am muted.
Get out of my way, Colonel.
Bring it up to the live, baby, live.
Colonel.
ZPG doing his famous inspect. He gets highlight for it, which is pretty bad. Don't love to see that. Navigating around. He's doing donuts around the glass screen door. Walks right up to the ambassador. He's not afraid. I don't know what you're doing here, bud. The double agent's gone. You're just sitting here with the ambassador. He's not doing anything. I mean, that's fine. In Spy Party, you don't have to use all your time to get stuff done, but you have a limited amount of time, and you only have so much time to pretend like you're not doing anything. Okay, he's, nope. Fucking Draco Malfoy over here just came to take that fucking briefcase, and if Collin was watching, he would have watched that two-step funny that, Zap just did. That little, like, skirt. Three minutes on the clock. Zap's got to do 5 missions. This level is so big that the spy's got to do more work than usual. Zap's got a fucking schmoove. 2 minutes 45. 15 seconds have passed since he asked for that drink. The immediate purloin. Insane. He knows how dire the situation is. He's schmooving in. Is it banana bread time? Collin knows he just moved into that conversation circle. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you trying to pick up the suitcase for fingerprints, and then Chad came over and scooped it up?
Yeah. You saw his little like skirt. He did to like try and pick it up.
You move a little bit to the left there, and so you move a little, and then you're like, okay, and then Chad just scooped it up.
Don't worry, little lady. I'll take care of it from here.
My option immediately went back to begin talking, so pick it up. Yeah.
Don't worry, the Chadster's here to fix all your problems.
It's
Let's double check that I'm muted.
Your final question is, whoa.
Oh, I know. The mobilization. Correct. Hillary, what was that?
Banana bread.
Son of a bitch.
You know that.
Everyone at the bar, what is wrong with you, Zap?
Sauce.
Banana bread.
Yeah, I was gonna say, everyone at the bar, Zap, what are you doing, man?
Shut up.
Banana bread.
Shut up. Why?
Banana bread.
What? Why you shoot a cripple for? Because I know you fucking hate it when you hear the words banana bread. It's like a fucking buzzword for you to go violent. It's like from fucking Bioshock. Would you kindly? So it says banana bread. It means kill.
Banana bread.
See, I
Shot
can control
her.
myself. I shot your double agent.
Could you imagine saying banana bread and then the person like across from you in the same conversation just like their head explodes?
The fucking head just goes shatters. Fuck. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Because we're banana bread and I go ape shit.
Classic ZPG maneuver. Low light everyone, highlight the midget. Collin's playing his Hot Wheels, another favorite of his. Zap's got his peepers on him though. What the fuck? The ambassador's like uncomfortably close. Hey, Colin's got some people talking to him. He tried to go for the bug. Didn't happen. The immediate purloin. Come on, Zap. Come on, Zap. Come on, Zap. Look at the fucking thing. Come on, buddy. God damn it, Zap. The purloin is so fucking free these days, dude. He could have checked it right there. What's wrong with them? Collin can do whatever he wants with this book. It's gone, bud. It's gone. You know it's gone. It's not there. He's like, he knows it's not Danny. He knows it's not Danny. Come on. Who did you see take some drinks? You saw 2 people take drinks. Think about it. I mean, I'm mad, but I would have missed this definitely for sure too. He's suspicious. He knows. Does he? Yes, he's doing the purloin again. He's putting it back. There's no reason to do it. It literally only puts more suspicion on yourself. But he did it anyway because of the flex.
Banana bread. Banana bread. Banana bread. Banana bread.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
You put pity on me, didn't you?
You know, that's the thing. I honestly feel bad for Collin because Collin had the balls to put the guest list back and Zap never noticed.
Well, my trick was just like if I take the drink and then I just fucking down it, I don't care if I'm gonna get wasted in about like 20 minutes. But like,
Wait,
Right.
if you purloin the guest list, like take it and
You
put
give
it
it
back,
to
do you still
Toby.
get the point?
Yeah, he
yeah,
does.
you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can give it back to Toby. But it is also kind of like a giveaway if you have a drink.
Right. Well, it's like there's not really any real reason to put it back. Not realistically, but it is a funny flex. It's great.
Well, I didn't know Zap noticed the guest list was missing yet, so I was seeing if I could.
I noticed.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Well, going back to a spy party, baby. Zappy G playing as Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Banana bread.
Zap immediately highlighting one of the people who was, yeah, come on, green. Yeah, low light. Yes, perfect. He was out. Low light. You want to low light him anyway. He's a double agent. Horse Girl. Like, Horse Girl was at statues. You should have marked that. The ad time from Zappy G. So sneaky. Oh, he might have escaped. He got highlighted. There's a lot of weird highlights from Collin today. A lot of weirdly precise highlights on people that Zappy G happens to be playing.
Okay, you saw that. Okay.
It's like, hey, they're good looking. Is that a fake banana bread?
I don't even know. I don't think so.
I think.
Yeah, it was.
The only thing you got was this bug.
Classic maneuver.
You had to do this where there was like a lot of loud music.
Classic maneuver, the immediate swap. There's no way that Zappy G could possibly know that it was a different statue.
This game is
Is it Morse code?
you put the Morse code and start farting Morse code.
Goes for the seduce. Safe play. He's already got 2 missions out of the way. He's got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to do 2 missions. That's basically infinite time. He can twiddle his thumbs for all of time, do nothing. He took a drink. Zap was watching it this time. But he didn't purloin and he didn't delegate purloin. It was just a normal drink. Collin is playing the part of an NPC perfectly right now. The seduction target actually got closer, so his second seduce was pretty hot. He's at a nice 87%. Even a half decent flirt will do it. There we go. That's the second sip. He's doing it. He's decided, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going to go sit here. Maybe add time. I mean, this is Collin we're talking about. He's always going to add time, right? Let's see that time add. Rotation cooldown expired. He's still NPCing it up. He's doing his best to look decidedly non-suspicious. He picked up the briefcase. Interesting choice, considering you only have a minute to get fucking pass it. What are you doing? Pass it. Listen. Pass it. I mean, drop it, or I just pick your favorite. Oh my God, Zap! Please shoot him. He's still holding onto the briefcase. You can't see his hand. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. No, he's not even looking at the briefcase. What is... Oh my God. Shoot him. He's gone. He's absconded from the scene of the crime. He's got 1 flirt. He still has 1 mission to go. 12 seconds left. You already swapped, dude. You can't do anything there. No, Collin. No. Run. Run. What?
There. All right.
Whatever.
Were you looking for a fingerprint?
I was trying to get like a fingerprint in there because Zap was watching the fucking ambassador like a hawk. Like, there's no way I was going to get a bug off on that.
Yeah.
Like, I could and like hope the fuck Zap wasn't looking at the moment, but I saw that laser, so.
I'm super surprised. You held onto that briefcase for like a full minute, and nothing happened. You were just like, I guess this is mine now.
What would you have me do?
I don't know. Well, okay. So usually when people hand off the briefcase, this is a thing that both of you guys have done this session.
I remember if handing off the briefcase was like a tell or something.
No, NPCs will do it. But the thing is that NPCs will usually do it outside of a conversation circle. So whenever you want to pass it off and the ambassador's in a conversation circle, just like walk the perimeter of the conversation circle, pass it off, and then go somewhere else. Wait for next.
I just got like instantly tired.
Yeah.
Kitty. Kitty.
Fuck, I hate gallery.
All right, so gallery is interesting because it's a really long ass hallway. That means that the characters in the back are generally speaking much harder to see than the characters in the front. Like Zap got that basically for free. Like his character still did the head turn, but like all the hand movements basically impossible to see. I'm actually surprised Zap went for it considering his big fucking cowboy hat. Collin knows something is up back there. If you're doing missions, you're probably farther in the back. He knows that people back there are going to be generally speaking more suspicious than the people up front. That with the immediate purloin. The immediate purloin, he gulped his drink.
Yeah.
Is that what you were laughing about?
There's like 4 people at the bookshelf at once.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, you're so cool.
Wow, you're so cool.
So cool. Fuck this stupid shit.
Fuck.
Fuck.
You're the crippled.
I don't think you're supposed to say cripple. I should have said that when Collin said it earlier, but Collin takes a drink. He has a drink. He sips.
There should be a third party in this game. You have to play as Toby, and you have to take everyone's drink requests.
And you could just say no. to
It
Spy.
would be
You
really
know,
funny.
Yeah, the spy, you say, I don't remember inviting you. You just splash the drinks on him.
It'd be really funny to play
Secret Agent
Toby. If I
Damon's
was
double
Toby,
agent,
if I
you
was
fucking
Toby,
shoot
like
Toby.
3 seconds from round start, I'd start doing donuts around the spy. Oh, you get the hit
And
yet?
Toby has to like choose like whose side to take, the sniper or the spy.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. That's the 20th time that Toby offered a drink to Morgan Freeman. What the fuck?
It's very
That's very sus.
kind of sussy of you.
You heard developers make it happen. What's he gonna do with them?
I don't think that they can hear me, but we did get a transfer microfilm. He picked the book back up. Is he gonna put it back? Is he gonna go for wrong book in the wrong place? No, he's just like, yeah, fuck it. Put it back. Go in the conversation circle. Why not? There's nothing to accomplish here. Yeah, unless that cowboy. That's a fake banana bread. That's not a real banana bread.
Banana bread.
You're a liar and a thief if you do banana breads like that. Look, Zap, low light all the people touching
Banana
statues. There he goes. There he goes. He remembered.
Banana bread.
Yeah. Can't be that guy. It also can't be Grandma either. Fucking the Queen.
Banana bread.
It's not the Queen. He's taking his time this time.
Banana
Shut
bread.
up.
I wonder what Mr. Clean's doing. Collin has so much work to do if he's actually going to win by, there was no reason to inspect that. Okay, like, yeah, the statue's in your hands. Oh, Zap, come on. Zap, it's so obvious. Kill him. Just kill him. Kill him. Get him, buddy. Get him, buddy. Come on, get him. Get the boy.
Banana bread.
No, don't. Oh my god. Just shoot him.
Banana bread.
Literally, the guy
Banana
walked into
bread.
the conversation circle. I'm surprised you didn't shoot him like the instant Mr. Clean walked into that conversation circle because you know, if we watch the footage, there's like a clear delineation from like oh, Mr. Clean leaves conversation circles, no more banana breads. And Mr. Clean swaps the statue, goes back to the conversation circle. Weird that banana breads have started happening again. Who could have predicted this? God, I wonder whose fault that is.
Like the pub. I need a drink.
You need a drink.
I feel like I've had 10 already. Let's go. You're a cute cat. Swing low. Hey, chariot.
Get that immediate purloin. Show me the purloin. Yes, purloin.
Sweet
He's gonna get
chariot.
shot.
I'm trying to avoid the bullet. I saw that. He's ducking me and it's like, sniper, incoming! And he just fucking dove behind the bullet.
Yeah, he was doing like boxer moves. He was like he was like ducking and dipping and dodging and diving.
It was the exact same moments, like the exact same, like down to the fucking nanosecond. That I saw Zap purloin the guest list, and Zap finds out I saw him do that. So all of a sudden he's like trying to fucking John Wick his way out of the fucking pub. You never catch me alive. And I shoot him, and I don't plan to.
How many bricks would you have shat if you shoot Morgan Freeman and it wasn't him?
There must be a second fucking spike because the fucking guest list disappeared.
Yeah, I know.
I saw it happen in front of my eyes.
Ow!
Jeez, you okay?
Lishka, no.
Wishka had opinions.
You're like manhandling this cat.
I was hugging
The cat
her.
just attacks. I think the cat just like claws him sometimes on accident.
No, it's not an accident.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think any of these have been an accident.
Lishka. Lishka. I need a cat break.
Okay, I'm gonna get a drink. Do you water?
Good, Lishka. Lishka. And go back to your box. Howdy do, Roman.
I am doing okay. You mentioned getting tired pretty quick, and
Yes.
I'm feeling it too. It's only it's only 9.
Let's go. What do you want? What? 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 Ow! What the fuck? Now you're just biting me for no reason. The fuck?
Sam says, "Do you have a cat teaser?"
I don't know what that is.
Uh, the follow-up to that statement was, "It sounds like she's grumpy and overstimulated, but maybe wearing her out with a teaser toy will redirect that energy."
Maybe we have like a little like rope or string toy that she loves chasing.
You could try that. You probably got a minute or two to fuck with this cat.
I don't feel like going upstairs.
All right. Sam says a cat toy with a like fluffy thing on a string or a feather toy.
I'm back. Is your cat
Hello.
satisfied?
Zap got attacked.
Oh,
And not
your
really.
cat by its tail and like hammer toss it out the window.
No.
Please.
So long, Gay Bowser.
You'll get so many views on stream.
From the wrong people. Accept. Alright, we got boob and boob.
What? You say it's a boomer?
At 10-4, we got a double boob call.
We got double boob.
People have to.
Okay, it's quadruple boob.
Oh.
Quadruple. Oh yeah, it's the boob guy.
Oh, I know you. You're the boob guy.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, you're the boob guy. Hey, I saw you on TV.
Ready to see some honking hooters?
Are you just like zooming in on like people's breasts or something?
No.
I see your laser. Get away from me. Thank you. Still not over. Zap playing a fucking like war hero.
War hero?
Yeah, when you
Banana
saw me,
bread.
when you knew I saw you at the purloin.
Jesus Christ. I think I'm watching like a new speedrun category be born for Spy Party.
Or PP hard.
Yeah, PP hard percent. My brain has no idea what I'm witnessing right now. Like if I directly look at what's occurring on screen, it's not real. Ooh,
Mr. Clean.
This
Mr. Clean.
this motherfucker did
fucking
5.
Clean. What was Mr. Clean? I knew what I saw.
Oh my god, I watched theft percent occur. Mr. Clean like grabbed the ambassador's bag and was just like, "All right, it's mine now. See ya."
So what gave it away?
It's clean. It's clean.
You like I don't know, you like stunt you pulled on the right statue.
Oh yeah, where the fucking ambassador decided to say, "Excuse me,
See, that was funny.
I'm going to look at this statue," and I'm like, "Fuck me, I have to do something." I was going to go to the bar. And I'm like, "No, because then I'll be expected to get a drink, and I need to go pick up a statue. I can't do this."
It was so funny too because Collin was there first, and then the ambassador was like, "Oh, so you're coming here
Yeah,
often?"
the ambassador fucking pushed me out of there. I'm like, "What the fuck am I going to do? Let the ambassador just stand there?" He's not gonna...
And the best part at that point, Collin still had the briefcase in his hand, so like the ambassador like slides up to him and was like, "Is that mine?" And Collin just like dropped it. Was like, "No, let's see you later."
It's clean. It's clean. It's clean. Yeah, I inspected the statue and I'm like, "Oh, I won it, so I'll give Zep a chance and swap the statue in front of him."
I was going to shoot you, but I was like, oh, you haven't done anything else. That was a lie.
That was a lie.
I got a lucky bug at the beginning again. Was it at the beginning actually? Wait.
I tapped out of
No,
the
I got
thing,
I got the guest list like at the beginning. I got a lucky like drive by with the bug though.
Drive by. Speed race. Modern. Modern A.
At any point, if you want to switch games, please. good ideas.
I think this one might be the last game for the night for me.
Fair enough.
If you don't perform theft percent, I'm gonna riot.
All right.
Let's see some action on the double cam. I haven't muted myself yet. We're just, well, you know, that's just what we're rolling with today.
What's your favorite food, Zap?
Chicken? No, it's not.
Chicken. I don't know, man. With the speed that at which you answered that question, I feel like that maybe you got something there. Rabs. That cowboy is kinda sus.
You think dropping hits to throw me off or something?
Williams.
Rabs.
At time.
It's time. Colin, I don't think you should do that on live stream.
Do what? You can't do that to a woman.
It's true. I don't care how many flirt checks. I don't care how many flirt checks you passed. There are children here, like me. I'm a child.
Fucking Morgan Freeman was sticking his cane up her cooch.
Upper hoo ha.
Is that what you meant by this children here?
Well, what?
What do you mean by
I
there's
thought it was Lara Croft at first.
children here?
I thought it was Lara Croft, and then I just zoomed in on her ass when she walked out, and Ron was like, "You can't do that." I'm like, "Why not?"
I immediately knew
I
it.
zoomed in on Blondie's ass, and I saw fucking Morgan Freeman have his cane head up her ass. So I'm like, "You can't do that." And you shoot her.
You can't look at Lara Croft.
You can't look.
You can't have eyes
You can't have the walls have ears,
and
Eddie.
testosterone.
No, hold on.
Now hold on there.
Shoot.
You better keep your eyes open, Zap. I'm gonna banana bread right away.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Banana bread.
Ooh, the new banana bread meta comes out.
I lie to you.
Mermaid Man says,
Try more fuck.
"Fuck, fuck, fuck."
Mermaid Man says.
Sus Among Us.
Fuck. Sus Among Us.
Holy fuck.
Holy fuck.
Among Us.
Among Us.
What if that was instead of banana bread?
You heard it. Among Us.
Yeah, when the mod's gonna be available for this game?
What's that? Yeah, once the edgelords mod in here, we would put just ourselves in there.
That would be great. I would love getting shot every round just because my character has the smuggest fucking face.
He just got this fucking attitude.
I'd replace the banana bread noise with like the reverb fart noise.
What?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I'm glad I'm not the only one that likes that.
I don't. Double dueling there? You're dual wielding?
Dual wielding?
Dual wielding.
What if we just set the book down on the floor, Zap? He like sets the book down and then like walks away with the briefcase.
I'd still shoot
You
him.
must be on the wrong track then, because
It's not even him.
I don't even have a book.
Come on, Zap!
What?
You just gonna... Don't shout at him. What was that noise, by the way? How'd you do that so fast?
I got 2 free hands. I'm not playing a video game.
Sad.
What?
You have a spy to shoot.
Yeah, drink up. Drink up, you two.
Clean, are you,
You
a
three, you
fluffy
three.
little bucko?
Huh? Let's go.
Holy fucking shit, it's real. Theft percent is real.
I was just gonna go with the SWAT statue, or like the inspected statue, but I mean I could just fingerprint the statue instead, because the ambassador decided to show up,
Let's go.
and then he left, and she left the fucking briefcase. I'm like, this is too perfect.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Let's go. You done?
This is a good stream so far. Oh, fuck off with this map.
You don't like pine tree?
Are these even pine trees? Why are they so tall? Like, without any pines?
Well, I mean, I think the map's actually called like Redwood, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm playing a game.
Ooh, very good, very good. Please show me more. Yes, yes. They're even better raw. I'm watching Collin's view right now, and the cowboy is like obscured that he looks like a fucking SCP.
Looks like a fucking cryptid.
Uh-huh. You can't see his face or his 2 chins.
Banana bread.
Classic maneuver. Huh, I don't think I've ever seen the ambassador just like stop in the middle of a fucking hallway and just like drop the briefcase.
Banana bread.
It's you. Laser seduction target. Oh god, yeah, swap statues. I have to get better at that because fucking anyone can get away with highway robbery with the statues unless I'm like on it at the beginning. And this fucking map.
I think Zach
Actually-
might have been able to live through that if he didn't do the immediate banana bread. That's been kind of a favorite move tonight. Is just like come into a conversation
Just walk up
circle.
slowly and down smash.
Yeah, well, like come into a conversation circle at like 500 miles an hour, and then you like plant your feet, and then go banana bread, and then just
Boogity boogity.
I hope you go for the high score, Colin.
It's kind of hard to beat a high. It's kind of hard to just beat the high score.
That's true. It's hard to beat by me while everyone's watching.
Like, it's extremely hard to beat.
Doggy.
I never noticed, but Mr. Clean doesn't have any hair.
I am.
It's kind of fucked up, actually.
Kind of fucked up that God would take away his hair privileges. See, that's also a good mod idea for this game. Is like give Mr. Clean a mohawk, like Liberty
Or
Spikes.
make him that one dude from that Goosebumps game.
Oh yeah,
Remember the feedback burrito?
yeah, feedback. Oh, that'd be great.
Goosebumps game?
Yeah. It's not a great game.
Always steer clear from the beat.
It's it was a PC game. It's like a first-person platformer game, and it's not very good. It's about the superhero book. I forget what it is. Like a kid's comic book comes to life or something like that, and none of the characters from the comic book can be like hurt or something like that because they're made out of ink. I don't remember.
I do remember that episode of Goosebumps. I didn't read the books.
I had a lot of the books. I think in the back of like
library in my elementary school had a lot of them.
like I think it was like in the back of one of my Cub Scout books. In the back of one of my Cub Scout books was like a mail in this thing and get like 80 Goosebumps books or something like that, and my parents actually went for it. Yeah, no, I have like it's not massive, but it's pretty big collection of Goosebumps books because of it.
Beware. You're in for it. I keep thinking the Colonel's like looking at a calculator.
He is. He's bored.
He's trying to type in boobs.
Oh, is it like 5? Is it 8? I don't know.
Something big is about to happen.
Big, huh?
Thick.
Is that a key? Is that a key hint?
Like this, thick ass. Bobby, I'm scared. I see a red laser pointing right at my ass. It's okay, Dad. Just close your eyes.
When you need to put me down, let Bobby do it. Got the timer.
What? Oh, motherfucker.
It's so fucking slow. It has to catch up so much.
Monopoly Man. All with wheels. Mm.
Sorry, would you prefer that my hint was like, Screet?
Groovy, baby.
In the chair, just make him wider.
I thought you said whiter, and I was like, you what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Would you prefer that my hint was like, oh no, I can't feel my legs?
If my legs could work, I'd kick your Italian ass.
Library.
We haven't done this one yet. Why would no one see the sniper up here?
Would you prefer that my hint was like, oh, Hot Wheels beat that? Haha, am I right?
Banana bread.
You look like a snake.
Seth, what's your opinion on Honka Zone?
No on stream.
No one's streaming.
Sorry, your opinion on what?
Honka Zone.
It's a real shot in the head.
If you know, you know. You know, I'd say it's a real kick in the head.
It's a real bullet in the brain situation. Ha ha ha. You know what I mean? It's a real shot to the face. Ha 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 ha.
Banana bread.
First one was weird. That one was
Suck and fuck of the suck and fuck tribe.
Banana bread.
Good eye.
Oh, I knew it!
Too many green tests and you'll go blind, Zeb.
So what made me highlight you was the banana bread, and you immediately left the circle, a conversation circle, which I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
I know you do. And then I saw you pick up the statue. I almost shot Stalin. But like when you did this, the other banana bread, he was taking a drink.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all do?
He was in the middle of taking a drink.
We're playing Spy Party. Do we want to do a thing now?
But the thing is,
I can't. I gotta do an assignment right now.
Oh, penis.
But the thing is, Zap, you are so good at swap statues. Is that if I'm suspicious of you, I wait until the next person picks up that statue if you swapped it. And if it's swapped, because you wouldn't be so bold enough to do it so late in the game. That's what gave it away, was the swap statue.
I hate Zap. He can just do green tests like whenever he fucking feels like it. He's a bitch and a motherfucker.
Go hate him because he's good at the game.
Good at green tests,
He's good.
not the game.
Game is hard. He's bouncing. He's bouncing. Holy shit.
You'll never catch me, copper. I wonder what some of the people here, what specific drinks they actually order. I wonder if that's a common thing.
All right, Zap. Let me narrow it down for you. Collin is at this party.
Which means
Holy fuck.
he's me.
Holy sus among us.
You.
It's him.
It's you, Ben Frank. Who is that? Is that Ben Franklin?
I can't shoot him.
No, that's Ben Stiller, actually.
What if you're able to just shoot the statues?
It was like a fun Easter egg, and like when you shoot the statue, like Chris Hecker like rings your doorbell and says, "Ah, you solved my mystery for Spy Party. You've won infinite copies of Spy Party for the rest of your life."
Great. What am I supposed to do with these full powers?
God, give them to your friends. I don't know. Jesus.
With benefit.
Yeah, give them to your friends with
Give them
benefits.
to your friends with benefits, so first one to get shot gets fucked. Prince?
No, fingerprints.
Fingerprints. I don't think so.
Oh no, over here, over here.
Where the fuck do I begin? You.
Nothing ever lasts forever. They updated this game and everyone has face masks.
And Colonel's halfway there.
To being dead?
No.
To wear a face mask.
The beard doesn't count. What the fuck?
Like, he's halfway there. A little more hair than it's a full mask.
Yeah, just like they just get hair on the lips.
I don't think I should have to explain to you how a mask works. It's not just hair. Harry Styles.
Harry Partridge.
Oh, oh, oh.
Come on, Zap, stop drawing shapes. That's what Zap laughs and says, haha, that's how I knew you were playing as mom. You were taking song requests. Oh, here comes
Banana bread.
the Blanaba bread.
Oh, oh, oh.
Fuck you,
I'm going insane.
Fuck.
Fuck!
Kyle.
People are on drugs and I'm a wizard.
It's me, Mr. Colonel.
You know what Mr. Krabs says? Money, 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 money.
Banana bread.
Also banana bread, apparently.
Money.
Banana bread. Banana bread.
Now, are you sure it's not Danny DeVito?
Banana
Colin?
bread.
I'm not sure it's not.
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
Banana bread.
Lob's here. Hi, Lob. How's it going? Lob subscribed at tier 1 and says haircut. How's it going?
Don't highlight my flirt.
I'm sorry.
It's mine.
Don't get mad that they like me more.
God. Imagine flirting with somebody. Somebody flirts with you at a party and then their head explodes.
Imagine getting flirt on.
Say, hey, baby.
Imagine being
Nice
flirted on,
shoes.
yeah.
Nice shoes. Want to fuck? And then their head explodes.
Law suspects he has COVID.
Yeah, they has COVID.
Phase. Phase.
I'm fairly certain I don't have COVID.
And my university has take-home tests. I can always just check.
Yeah, I hope you don't have COVID, Lab. I was a bit worried that I might have had COVID whenever I got back from my trip to Gen Con. But I think at this point, like tomorrow, I think is going to be my 2-week mark, and I think I'm pretty in the clear.
I mean, even if you had, it's not that big a deal.
When were you exposed to it? Do you know, Lub? Oh, I need to do double screen, baby. We gotta watch what both gamers are doing. Zappy G, eyeballing the shark, sizing him up, seeing if it'll take 1 or 2 bullets to kill him.
Shoot the shark. Sea puppy.
Go to school most days of the week, but most possibly on Monday. Symptoms started showing up on Friday. Oh, gotcha. Man, that's fucking unfortunate. Jesus Christ.
Banana bread.
Symptoms started showing up on Friday. They're very, very mild. Well, I hope it doesn't get any worse. Up says, I'm getting tested tomorrow, but I think I should have booked my appointment yesterday. I don't think it'll get worse. The worst it was yesterday, actually. It's been getting better. Well, that's good. Thank goodness. I should still get tested, for sure.
Wow.
I don't even have that much commentary for the game. That was just, like, very well played by Collin. I guess the only thing I could say about it is I still love walking a conversation circle, immediately banana bread. But, you know, you do what you gotta.
I think that's just a meme at this point.
Yeah.
It's like the good old end them rightly medieval joke.
Speaking of, Lob says I did something irresponsible today. I asked my dad to give me a haircut, and I didn't wear a mask because that's weird while getting a haircut. Ooh. Oh.
Getting a haircut.
I mean,
I can hide my frown because I honestly don't feel like smiling at the barber when they're cutting my hair. I hate when barbers talk to you.
You don't like it when barbers talk to you?
Talk to you like, how was your day? And like fucking, like, goddamn, I love Dave and all that stuff, but like he's just like, so how's it going? It's like, I want to like look at like turn around one day and just like look.
I don't know you.
Like I'm gonna level. No, I know Dave. I like my stylist. I'm not gonna go level with you, Dave, dude. But like when I go in for a haircut, I usually just enjoy the serenity of having my haircut without like conversation. So like I respect you, and I know you respect me. Otherwise, you wouldn't be. You can go down to one mission.
If you wanted to.
But like, just get this over with.
Can't rush perfection.
You can't
I know.
rush
I know.
art.
Especially that's why when I like growing my hair out longer.
Banana bread.
Oh, shoot the double agent.
Ah.
Superintendent Chalmers.
Oh,
Ugh.
wow. Superintendent Chalmers.
Somebody get
tight ass.
somebody in Spy
tight
Party
ass
gets
thing.
shot. Ah.
I was just killing spies on the windowsill.
I was just fucking your wife.
Okay, you joining me? It's exercise.
Pelvic exercise.
I dare you.
I mean, you
Banana
dared him.
bread.
No,
I even got away with a time act at the beginning.
literally added time in front of you. Zap, something happened to you. I swear to God, like a year or two ago, whenever we played Spy Party, if somebody so much as like even walked up to the windowsill, they were fucking dead immediately.
I think Zap's also loopy because he's tired.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, why did I do that? Oh!
Ever look at yourself in the mirror and go, ah.
I know that did not get you, did it? Like,
oh me.
did you swap that statue, Zap?
Yes.
Oh me.
Thank you for.
I lied.
Hey, no, he swapped the statue. He double lied.
Well, you're just like, yes, and you're the only one who's been like anywhere remotely close to a statue. And another thing.
And another thing.
Sit down.
What?
Why can't you sit down at the bar?
Rule number one.
Hey.
I thought that was yawn. Okay, I thought you were like just screaming.
It was like a very half-hearted scream. It was like,
Banana bread.
Shut up.
banana bread.
Stardew days. Have to get back happening.
Banana
Shut up.
bread.
Low light Morgan Freeman,
No.
please.
I thought I
Shoot
did.
Morgan Freeman.
Shoot him right now.
Those are Taft. You're looking submissive and beautiful today.
I'm glad she left you.
Oh.
Ugh.
Toby, you have a wife. Strong but silent type, I see.
The fuck's this midget? Oh,
He's
there he
low
is.
on polygons.
Is polygons the currency?
So just to be clear, Zap, you think the Queen's a Collin character? You think Draco Malfoy's a Collin character?
I played Draco Malfoy before.
Yeah, I mean very occasionally. It's not like a, oh, I don't know, Danny DeVito situation.
I added time the last second. Did you see that one?
I did see that. It was good. You even got a green test. I'm very proud of you.
Yo ho, pirate's life.
You hear that? You hear that, Roman? I think Zap wants to play Sea of Thieves sometime.
Let's play Sea of Thieves right now at 10 p.m.
Don't have it installed. No.
Let's go for 6 hours.
I don't think I'll ever go as long as Sea of Thieves. At one time, you and I just fucking went for 14 hours because like 4 to 14 is the game thing.
Oh yeah, 4 to Fortunes, and it was like double XP
That's all
weekend.
we did was we hit up a bunch of skeleton forts and 4 to Fortunes, and like the whole fucking server was banded together for it.
Yep. If you don't play the Monopoly guy, I swear to God.
Let's see if Zap plays the Monopoly guy.
Actually, there
He's
is
not
no
even in this
Monopoly guy.
map.
Forgot I was a spy.
What?
What?
I don't know.
Banana bread.
I didn't forget the banana bread, apparently. Some kind of asshole. Don't steal that.
I looked at the missions like, oh, he has to finger the ambassador. So I shot him when he touched
Low
the
poly
briefcase.
stage, like, whoa, yeah.
I kind of love the low poly stage.
The low poly stages are great. I'm glad they're still here.
Oh no, I'm going to play the Monopoly guy. I hope some sniper doesn't play the game and comes fucks me. Oh, you believe me. I'm proud of you, Zoe. You trust me.
And there he is, the old Monopoly guy.
It's more like
Trust
Sir
me.
Topham Hat from like Thomas the Tank Engine.
What if he was Thomas the Dank Engine instead of Thomas the Tank Engine? Ha ha ha.
Dude, I love 2014.
Wouldn't that be like a funny
I
weed joke?
swear I thought I chose the Monopoly guy.
Banana bread.
Imagine the spy just his
You
the
ever-
fucking
you-
bullet just whizzes by his nose there where he's like banana.
Ah, banana bread!
Said the buzzword. I had to kill.
I swear I picked him.
And I swear.
And I swear.
And I swear. Okay, I'll definitely pick the Monopoly guy this time.
Wink.
You can believe me, Zap. I will play Monopoly Man.
And I swear.
He just exploded inside me. I think if you aimed just a little higher, you would have killed me on accident.
Yeah.
And I swear.
Should we call the live stream here?
What? I'm flirting.
I'm flirting.
Contact.
Banana
And
bread.
making money.
Making money.
I'm making bang, buddy.
I'm making fucking bag, dude. I got so much fucking money.
I am so fucking rich.
I got so much fucking money.
I got my diamond. Wow.
You're the guy in the mustard colored jacket.
Wow, it's the same to you, huh?
He was actually the guy in the mustard colored jacket.
Did I not shoot the mustard?
No.
You shot the guy in front of me who was in the white jacket.
I'm sorry, Zap, but you did not cut the mustard.
Say banana bread immediately. Do it.
Banana bread.
I mean, he did exactly what you asked him to.
Banana bread.
Top man again! Like, what the fuck?
Sam says they are getting loopy.
Old ballroom?
Oh, you're just gonna show everyone your balls in the ballroom.
Oh, show me your balls.
Nerguan fainted.
What? One, you.
Nerguan.
You're a watermelon.
What does a Pookie Pookie look like?
What?
A Monster Hunter? It's like a.
You're missing the joke.
Okay.
Mustard jacket.
I didn't. More hate crimes.
Zap just hates mustard.
Tell me how you really feel.
Banana bread.
Banana bread.
Okay,
You're fucking Monopoly guy again, aren't you?
You're playing the Monopoly guy.
You're just Monopoly guy. Hoity toity toy.
Who wants war? Let's declare war on France. They will fight back.
Okay.
Wow.
I feel robbed. Just a little bit.
I didn't expect you to get the fucking righteous flick shot.
Hoity toity toy.
I feel like Zap literally just shot in the middle of the crowd, and whoever died, died.
I'm glad he only has one bullet.
I love being
The
a
fuck
Monopoly
is this? Roman, give me a song.
Banana bread.
Give you one.
Hoity toity toy toy toy.
Okay, I think we're done.
I am gonna go play fighting games with Tyler.
No.
R.I.P.
No. Brian.
You guys want to play games tomorrow?
Sure.
I'll be home at like 8:30.
Let's play Sea of Thieves.
No.
Brian.
What if I wasn't asking?
What are you gonna do? Drive to Canada and kill him?
Yeah.
Drive to Canada and cry. Please, Skipper, please.
I get notifications from my my doorbell.
Please,
I just see Roman crying.
Please, I have a huge pee-pee.
Yeah.
Skipper played with us, right?
Do what?
Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we played it with Skipper.
I forgot.
Bit.
Once.
Yeah, I went out, grabbed fucking. I went like, what is it? I dug up treasures. That's about it.
Solved some riddles, shot some boys.
Yep. Do you like Sea of Thieves up?
I don't know.
I feel like if you don't know, you don't.
Probably.
Because you know if you do like it.
So, like, my main complaint with Sea of Thieves is that, because of the nature of the game, you could, for example, feel like doing PvP really bad that day, and then nobody just wants to fight you.
Yeah, you'd be spending like 2 hours just chasing the same person because they're actively trying to avoid you.
Yeah, and so
there's like
That's your
like
fault
two
for doing
people.
PvP.
well, and hardy har. And so, like, I don't know, the game has this issue where, like, you kind of just have to hope that your interests for the day and what actually happens align. But, you know, otherwise, I like Sea of Thieves a lot. We can continue this discussion in just a second, but I do want to stop the live stream. So, thanks everybody for watching.
Have a day.
Good night.
Good night.
Have a day. And I'll see everybody
I'll see
next
y'all
time.
next
See you
time.
next time. On the next episode
I hate everybody.
of Blue the Demon. See.
Bye.